Resume just needs to be simple, one page. You can get caught up in trying to list all of your accomplishments, but it kind of can muddy up what you're looking at. You may be a very accomplished person, but to me, if it's not simple, not easy to scan through, putting out the bullet points of the important information, it can just get lost. Those are definitely things that you would want to bring up in an interview, discussing in person when the opportunity presented itself. But to me, simple is better. Clear bullet points, all in one page. Definitely the way to go.
I'll look at their email address. Hot Mama 36 usually is not. I like drugs 37. That would probably be a turnoff for most employers. I would be very careful about using a very non-professional email address because. But I look overall, I look from top to bottom, and those are the things that I really key in on: his past job experience, anything you've done along the lines of hobbies, things of volunteer service is big with us, so I look for those kind of things. So.
For me, the biggest thing when looking at resumes is that you want to keep them condensed to about one page if possible, and then try and pick out the most important things for that company specifically. You don't want a general resume to each and every place. You want to make them a little more specific for each location that you're applying to.
Definitely do spell check. People will ding you on that. Definitely do spell check. Just put any highlights or any any internships or jobs that you currently have that may be applicable to the job that you're applying for.
Proofread it. Prepare it and proofread it. I would say that is probably one of the biggest things. There's nothing worse than reading one of the first sentences and it's just not grammatically correct. People do pay attention to that. Go to your career advisors and ask them if they have sample resumes that you can look at, just so that you have an idea. Make sure that you prepare and it's not something that you put together the night before. That is a huge deal. I would also say something that people have always said is keep it to one page. I don't necessarily believe in that. I say make sure that it's bullet points and straight to the point. We don't want to see paragraphs.
Make sure that you are trying to cater that resume to that company. Don't put anything that's unnecessary in that resume. You want to focus it down for that company and address your cover letter to that company, not a blanket cover letter. Make it personal. Makes them remember you.
I would make sure that you don't put too long of a resume. I've seen people that a one-pager really can be suffice compared to maybe a 3- and 4-pager that's really just going to lose someone whenever they're going through it. And then I would also say, make sure that everything that you put on there is truthful. And if it's going to be something that you put, be ready for questions that come for it and something that you can ask.
You are presenting yourself as a person, as a brand. You want to make sure that the information you have in your resume is the information that client specifically wants to know. You want your resume to be visually appealing. You want someone to be able to look at it and say, I like the way this is set up. You want to have enough information to where anything can be figured out just by simply reading it, but you also want to leave room for explanation on your part.